Hi, Parniji. Good morning.
Hi sir, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. So, Parniji, you haven't attended any teaching skills till now?
Not ended first one. Today's one.
First one you have attended. What was that
Yes, sir.
topic? Uh,
How to schedule a class?
okay,
How
okay.
classes get opened up?
So I'll say now onwards, start your L2 guide also. Okay. And try to read little bit Hatha Yoga Pradipika, little bit chapter 1, 2, 6, 4. These are in Bhagavad Gita. Okay. And also Patanjali Yoga Sutra, which are like solid questions from the team. And along with that, prayer, little bit questions on like if you'll start writing asanas, what we are discussing over class. Okay. And whatever you're doing in your practical sessions. Okay. You are attending practical sessions there. Try to cover your syllabus more. Like you ask them, "Ki, I need this asana. Can you show me?" Or message your teacher. That works. Can you accommodate this in this week? So that I'll have a view and
But
I'm
there
going
is
to
no
appear.
teacher for practical class. So it's taken by like different people on different times. It's like other students are there as well who are just joining for the yoga for Shambhai, like
Okay.
personal sessions. So there is no
Okay.
Q&A and we can't ask for anything. So that's little inconvenient for us.
Okay.
So,
No worries. So whatever possible, I'll cover in my uh, this one evening session. Okay.
yes,
From that
sir.
also you can take a call.
Yes, sir.
So for example, if I'll share my screen, see, let me share my screen so that you can see this. Okay. See, these are the yoga practicals generally. So yoga practical. Okay. So cleansing techniques mainly. Okay. Next is yogic sukshma vayama, stula vayama. Yogic Stula Vayama, macro practices. Yogic Surya Namaskar with mantra. Then Tada Asana, okay, Hasto Uttanasana, Vrikshasana, Ardha Chakrasana, Trikonasana, Parsokonasana, Kati Chakrasana, Dandasana, Padmasana. Then demo and practice sessions for sometime we'll ask you to give a demos because that will assess how much you're confident on these asanas. Okay. And we'll give a observation or feedback on that. Next, yoga mudrasana, parvatasana, bhadrasana, mandukasana, ustrasana, sasankasana, mandukasana, paschimottanasana, purvottanasana, vakrasana. So this all you should know a little bit which are in your syllabus. And again one demo or practice session. Then Makrasana, Bhujangasana, Salvasana, Dhanurasana, Pavan Muktasana and its variation, Uttana Padasana, Ardha Halasana, Setu Bandhasana, Sarala Matsyasana, Savasana. So these are what in your syllabus are there. So in this, you have to start writing each one by your own. What are the steps to perform this asana? In the records left side, you have to put the pic, front view or side view, something you put so that you can first remember. Then it's for others. So how to perform? What is the benefit? Okay, then what is the indications? What is the contraindications? So in that also you have to learn. And I'll say teaching skill, maybe teaching perspective is the way you have to attend some MCQs so you want to know, but it's ideally it's very easy for you. Okay? Very much like better for you in order to get it. Okay? So teaching skills is like just like how you will act as a teacher. So what are the other factors you have to take care along with this knowledge of yoga? Okay, so that is what your teaching skills. So today let me go through one. So you are saying in teaching skill you have attended one session only, right?
Yes, sir.
So which one you have attended? You told first one, class
Yes, sir.
structuring.
First chapter. Yes.
Okay, so I'll go for 1.2 today. Okay, so we'll take a long breathe in and breathe out. Take another long breathe in and breathe out. Now breathe in for Om. ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् पूर्वारुकमिव बन्धनात् मृत्युर्मोक्षे यमामृतम् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्युर्मा अमृतगमयम् हरि ओम् योगेन चित्तस्य पदेन वाच मलं शरीरस्य च वैद्यकेनं योपाकरोतुं प्रवरं मुनीना पतञ्जलि प्राञ्जलि प्राणतोऽस्मि गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वर गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो नारायणाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम महादुर्गे नमः ओम नमः शिवाय वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्यसु सर्वदा ओम शांति 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 ओम नमः शिवाय ओम पवनसुताय नमः ओम सिया राम की नमः माँ लक्ष्मी माँ सरस्वती माँ प्रज्ञा देवी गायत्री देवी नमः ओम गणपतये कार्तिक देवाय नमः वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्यसु सर्वदा ओम शांति 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 असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्युर्मा अमृतगमयम् हरि ओम मातृदेवो पितृदेवो गुरुदेवो all Veda, Vedantas, Upanishad, all the teachings, all the ancestors, all the Muni Rishi, all our religious things, everything will do pranam, all our religious text that is giving us the suggestion to stay in the path of dharma. We'll follow that dharma rakshita rakshita. And the ultimate goal of yoga, getting moksha from this human gym. Okay, today's things. Okay, what are the factors influencing on yoga teaching? Because see, maybe your knowledge in yoga is good, but you have to be in some other factors that you have to consider, because without those factors the class may not be smooth. For small example, now our class is there. If the internet is not correct, can you see this or you can hear this class? Hello?
No, sir.
No. Suppose the document what I'm sharing, if you cannot open at your end, or maybe it's something very jargon, okay, and you cannot understand, is it giving a value to you? No.
No,
And
sir.
if it is not much aligned to your syllabus, something I have joined for some purpose, and it's something not at all part of that, so it will also not help. And along with that, also you have to keep practicing and all how you are doing as a student. Like as a teacher, also you have to do a proper planning. Okay, you have to plan like what all topics or whatever asanas, whatever things, how I'll sync that all for 1 hour. I'll plan. Okay, I'm taking a 1 hour class. I'm going to a school. I'm going to a studio. So what is the topic? I'll link. What is the theory related to that? So when I'll go with a preparation, I'll go with a systematic plan for a, like as I told previously, we'll do some mantra ucharana, then sukshma vayama, then little bit stula vayama, Surya Namaskar, Chandra Namaskar, something dandas. Okay, after that, maybe 1 2 minutes relaxation, then 15 to 20 minutes, these four categories of asanas, standing, sitting, supine, prone. So after 20 25 minutes, again we have to give savasana because everyone need a energy restoration, recreation. So Savasana at least 2 to 5 minutes. After Savasana is done, then jump to pranayama. So in pranayama, again, different type of pranayama, at least 10 minutes like that, or 5 minutes at least. So 5 to 10 minutes is like you can cover some like 2 to 3 minutes, and you can show different flavors. Or suppose on Monday you have shown 2 3, Tuesday you can change a little bit, Wednesday add something else. So like that, candidates who are attending for a week, like in the whole week, Monday to Friday, they'll get glimpse of everything. Okay, okay, these are we have done that, we have done this, the and little bit in that we have to tell also during that these people are not supposed to do that is the contraindication. We are not supposed to move there. So I think contraindications already we discussed one class. So contraindication is nothing but a
Yes, sir, in
special
the morning
condition.
only. Yeah.
Sorry, ma.
Yes, sir, in the yesterday evening we done the contraindication chapter.
Yeah. So what is the contraindication is any yogic practice, any activity, as for age, as for my medical conditions, as for my body's capability. Okay. Some way. And I can even it's depend on my day-to-day situation also. Suppose it's a extreme cold. Sitkari, Sitali pranayams, I'll not recommend. Chandra Veda, I'll not. And if it is really like bone breaking kind of cold is there, like extreme cold, sometimes we have to stop also these all things because it will not give a great result. Because generally in yogic practice you'll say if it is very extreme weathers which will challenging you, in that will do very moderate and normal but not much challenging. So the time you are taking a lot of cold into your body and all, maybe it will give a negative result. Suppose it's a high summer grishma just now which is going on. Suppose if it is the temperature 48, 45, 46 and all, close to like where you cannot manage normally. It's from little bit extreme weather you can say. In that time, suppose I'll do Surya Namaskaras and something that will give more heat to my body, more sweating, maybe not recommended. So that time we have to do the opposite one. What is the opposite one? Chandra Namaskara. Okay. In cold, I can do for Surya Namaskars, but in extreme hot weather and all, I'll go for Chandra Pranayam, Chandra Bhedana, Sitali, Sitkari and all. So definitely it will help. So a effective yoga teaching is like a teacher also, student, the environment where you're teaching. So whether the studio, the class, the place, teaching methods, what all things you are utilizing, what all the methods you are using. You are using either a document for theory, maybe a practical demonstration for something, some feedback mechanisms. You are again asking students to, okay, uh, just like after your demonstration they have to also copy that, they have to do that, then you'll observe them. So a teacher should have a good observation skills, and we have to do constructive and gentle feedback because sometime in yoga studio different age group people will be there. So with a respect, with a This one we have to convey them, because sometimes acceptance also big thing. If we'll like do something that is not acceptable, then it will be a problem. Effective yoga teaching requires proper planning, very simple and gentle communication. If you're using heavy jargon words, people will not understand. Suppose it's a Hindi and English. So both languages you have to speak, because some people know English but not comfortable. Some people they are saying homemakers and all, they'll say I need only Hindi. So that we can do. If some specific language, you have to assign to that specific language teacher who can take it properly, because language is only a medium of communication, but it's not the knowledge and it is not stopper for your learning. So in that way you need safety. So as a teacher, major thing is safety. Like no one should hurt during my class. They have to stop in the proper time, and they have to follow all the things like empty stomach. They have to come, bowel and like your bladder. That all need to be empty. Okay. If someone has medication and all, they can take a light fruits and all, and they can take the tablet, and after 1 hour they can come. Disease related stuff. You should be aware ki who is a BP patient, who have just completed pregnancy and it's 6 months first time they are joining after their pregnancy. Some people have their internal hernia operation, this, that, other issues are there. So for that, we have to keep that all things in mind, and we have to do safely. And for normal people who have no issues, but they are office setting people, lifestyle disorders are there, NCD, non-communicable diseases are there. So diabetes, BP, your this area, okay, what it is called, cervical, vertigo issues. Some people have back pains. Some people have the this one, what we can say, L3, L4, okay, lower back pain and all. Some people have sciatica pain on the one leg. So that all we have to do. Next. Okay, teacher related factors, knowledge and competence, sound knowledge of yoga philosophy and practice, understanding of anatomy, physiology, and contraindication. So, sound knowledge of yoga philosophy and practice. So, if as a teacher, first I need is a good knowledge on the yoga philosophy and practice. So, until you are not completing this course, you are actually not authorized to take a YB batch as per Ministry of Ayush only. Like they will recommend, even if Shamba is hiring me, I should be higher certified, then only I can take a L2 or L1 or L0. So suppose I am taking a L0, at least I should qualify a L1 or L2. Suppose I am taking a L1 batch, I should be at least minimum L2. Suppose why that protocol they have designed is, someone should know their syllabus and little bit higher, so that at least they can initiate their teaching. It's when they are seeing for authorization, and you are certified when you are giving them the practical demo, when a panel is checking you, and also every 5 years you have to renew, so your knowledge you are maintaining or not, that all will be considered in the process. Next, understanding anatomy, physiology, contraindications. So human anatomy you have to understand, nervous system you have to understand, some psychological, physiological factors we have to understand, contraindications. So as you are a yoga wellness instructor, when you are a teacher profession, you are claiming this is not your learning for yourself. It is self-learning plus a teacher perspective. Means whatever you previously learned, suppose you have done YB. YB is more for you and little bit teacher perspective. Initiate like volunteering or assisting a teacher. When you are coming little bit next step, yoga, this one, protocol instructor. So government has given some protocol or some syllabus that you are following in the yoga day. So that is your second level. Third level, yoga wellness instructor. In wellness instructor, what you are there? You are taking care of this all batches. You are an independent teacher. You know the wellness factors, anatomy, physiology, contraindications, little bit nervous system, little bit psychological factors. Okay, so disease related some steps. Like as I told previous classes, suppose I am a diabetic patient. I have no other issues, only I have to control my diabetic. So that's why I joined the yoga class, and you are my teacher. So when I'm asking you, ma'am, could you please recommend some asana? My diabetic is coming around 250, 300. How I can bring it to control? So in that case, what I have to do? I have to recommend something that will be helpful for him or her. So what will do? Mandukasana first in diabetic, Paschimottanasana, Vakrasana. Okay, your Ardha Matsyendrasana. This all over a time we'll introduce with them. Maybe on a day one, maybe my body is not ready. Maybe I have a belly fat. Maybe I have a long hours of sitting life. Maybe I have some other medical histories. Maybe I don't know some pregnancy issues, and it covered. It's already 1 year after the prenatal period, but still I have some uneasiness and all. So keeping that all points, first we'll start with basic warm-ups, stretches, turns, this, that. So body is accepting as. Then you can introduce Matsyendrasana, Janusisrasana. Initially, they may not do complete bending. So in that case, slowly we'll ask them to warm up and opening of joints under back or hip and all. So for that, whatever other things we can do, doing that all slowly will bring to this. So automatically it will happen. Personal practice. Yoga teacher should maintain regular personal practice. So as a yoga teacher, if I am teaching you, especially I am taking classes outside, so definitely first I have to do for myself. So I should practice at least some asanas every day. So in that way, what happens? I can connect to that subject and that postures, how to enter the posture, how to come out of the posture, in the what way it will be easy for a person. Some people will say, I cannot sit on ground. So you have to offer chair. So chair Surya Namaskar, little bit modification. Someone has a BP issue. We cannot ask him to do Padahastasana or Ustrasana. So we'll do separate. What we'll do, we'll say, stay at 90 degree, not go down. Or someone, they have a back pain and all, we have to stop there. And some people, they have balancing issues like Tadasana or Brukshasana. So we'll ask them to take the support of wall. Okay, some people have knee issues, ankle issues. We cannot ask them to go for Brukshasana directly. And Brukshasana primary stage, we'll ask people who are comfortable, take the support of wall. Okay, obesity there, a lot of fat people are there. Suddenly they cannot stand on one leg. So over a time they can do. So we'll ask them to stay. Someone has shoulder injuries and all. So over a time they can raise the hand. Directly they cannot hand because here some accidental injuries are there. So over a time they have to go for that. Then a yoga teacher should maintain regular personal practice. Teaching becomes more authentic through experience. Okay. So if I am doing the thing, I know the knowledge. If I went through this all course previously, okay, then only it will be easy for me. Okay, for example, I've done Yoga Islands teacher training. I went through Patanjali AYTT course. I went through this L3 trainings. Okay, I've done through yoga volunteer trainings. So ideally, this L1, L2, L3 trainings I have done. Next, sometime we'll attend from other meditation class, sometime Ayurveda TTC, sometime we are going for multiple sessions. So why that all we are doing is my class will be more effective because I'm going through, I'm living that life, then I am teaching you. So I'm implementing that and I am trying. One of my guru, one of my certified teachers, one of my experienced teachers, already they have guided us in a process and we went through the process and we also qualified. It's not like uh, maybe it happened today due to belly fat, due to something that asana may be not perfect, but in one stage when I am went through the YCB, when I'm going through the AITT team, panel is looking at me, how much this person is authentic and perfect. So teaching becomes more authentic through these experiences. So first you have to learn, you have to do, you have to practice, you have to explore also different thing, little bit. Not I'm saying everything, something little bit Bhagavata chanting, Bhagavad Gita's chantings. Then try to understand the meanings over a time. You are doing Patanjali Yoga Sutra. I'm not saying you need to be perfect on 195, 196 sutras for this. I'm not telling that. But at least 20 to 30 sutras which are highlighting in the syllabus. So that all you need to know. And especially whatever in your syllabus, that much actually you have to chant from day one you joined the course. So every day you're chanting 1 2 1 2, understand meaning. Okay, we are sharing document, go through that. You have the L2 guide, start reading that. Again, today it's a internet era. Go for some videos that I have said. Listen first some days how they are chanting, then understand break, break, break. Because in Sanskrit it will be a combined multiple words. So that break or translation you have to write in your notebook. Then you have to read that. If you're reading some mantras, chant that mantra in way. Try to listen in YouTube or Google for more authentication and right way. And whatever we have done, that recordings you can see. And after that, mantra of that. Then third way, mantra's meaning. Fourth is like you know how to chant, different way of chanting, you know the meaning of that. Now the translation, you know, then you have to look from where this mantra came, from which Upanishad, Gita, Veda, okay, whatever, that all will link. So in I have shared you, right, this one, uh, yoga protocol document already. It's in your portal also, and I have also shared you. So from there, if you see one page, it will say which asana it is mentioned in which text. If I'll say Mayurasana, suppose it will say in the side, it is Garada Samhita. Suppose you are taking one asana, it will say Hat Yoga Pradipika. You are chanting one mantra, Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha. So in the side, it will be Patanjali Sutra 1.2. Okay, I'll say Tasmin Sati Swasa Praswasa Gatir Vichada. The time I'm talking about pranayama, I'm chanting that, or I'm chanting the other pranayama. So I'll say it's Patanjali Yoga Sutra 2.46 onwards. I'll say Stiram Sukhamasnam 2.49. In Hatha Yoga, I'm talking something. In Bhagavata, I'm doing something. Which chapter, which verse. So when you are doing that all, when you are reading in that way, that all will reflect to your class, to your session. And that's what the expectation. Okay. Just wait 1 minute. Uh, Today. So if you put complete focus, automatically it will work. Next, when you have the knowledge, when your communication is simple and gentle, and also convincing voice. Convincing voice means you have to build a rapport, you have to understand students' need. Okay, suppose for example, you are now a little bit a fast learner. So when you are interested, I'll definitely encourage to multiple batches. So as a teacher, I should also support you because sometime no, in that speed only, in that learning only, you are getting much time for revising the topics. You are attending multiple sessions. You are reading multiple books. You are applying for the this one YCB exam. So automatically it will clear because you are putting your full effort to do whatever the best is happening, right? So in that way, you have to understand key what all things I can do in order to what you can say make your class more effective. Okay, so if I'm trying to make my class more effective, then definitely you have to go through multiple things. You have to go for multiple texts. You will say sir मेरा syllabus तो हो गया ना. आपका syllabus हो गया, but you have to give some spiritual example, कुछ mythology का example. You have to give some corporate example, जैसे brain waves and all. It's not in our syllabus, but why we are giving that medical industry thing? Because that is the research from Nimans. That is the research from so many neurosurgeons. So they are giving that example. Okay, one Brahma is previous and post. Both have different, what you can say, uh, it will give a different perspective for you. It will encourage student to learn some new things with respect to their syllabus. So you have to jump to Taittiriya Upanishad, little bit Bhagavad Gita, little bit Patanjali Yoga Sutra, little bit human anatomy, little bit nervous system. So when you are chanting that, when you are telling in the class, people will go and search in that who are interested. Suppose I am from medical field. So what I'll do, I'll go more for this one. Okay, I'll go more for uh, searching that with respect to my field. For example, already I am a teacher, so this teaching skill is my strong area. Just I'll align key. Okay, what all things in yoga I have to do. Suppose I am from medical background, I know little bit, so I'll go for more nine my human systems or stresses, little bit on glands, little bit on hormones, detailed on hormones, because that maybe in Y2 it is not more, but on a long time, if you learn that, if you know that expenses, if you are going for multiple case studies of medical things, your blood report in that, what is HB1AC, okay, what is the blood general range, what is the BP range, okay, how you'll come out a normal thing like CPR methods, safety methods, that all. So definitely this will help. Okay, next, appropriate demonstrations. So when you know, automatically it will reflect. Okay, just wait, give me 1 minute. I'm sending one message.
Yes.
So why you have to add that example is, people come from different, like it will be from Ayurveda background, some will be doctors, some will be from MBBS background, some are maybe some way, some therapeutical line. So that all we have to understand, and we have to give the authentication. Okay. So if you are adding those in class, suppose if you can remember, I've given some example of Bhisma Pitama, some Mahabharata, Ramayana, Ramcharitmanas, some text. So that text will allow them to do something. You have to tell what are the four Vedas, what are the Purusharthas, what are the different stages of our life, like Brahmacharya and all, little bit qualities on that. So that all definitely will help you better. Okay? So in that way, we have to make our class more effective, more feedback mechanism. We have to take the feedback also. Ki, uh, like I'm asking, suppose you, ma'am, where you need more info, where you have challenges, which is your gray area, do you want something more clarification? That all will do. Next, punctuality. Suppose our class we have to plan 6 to 7. So I'll make sure stick to that plan when I'm in corporate batches and all, in urban area and all. People have some time constants are there, and also teacher also the constant. For example, now after your batch, I have a batch 7 yoga volunteer. I sent already message. So at least I should try 5-10 minutes here and there. In some emergency, it's okay. With informed delay is okay. But if people are waiting, people are frustrating and all, due to these factors, your class will be ineffective. People will feel uneasy. People will say, Ki, I need this, I need that, and all, because people come from different background. They are not yogic people. See, in your class, when you go for a class, suppose you have 10 batches, 10 people in the batch, 1 or 2 will be there. They'll start complaining in some other factors, not your teaching. They'll say, you are not starting ma'am in right time. पन्नी जी आपने उसका एग्जाम्पल नहीं दिया, पन्नी जी आपने वो डॉक्यूमेंट शेयर नहीं किया, मैम आपने वो एग्जाम रिलेटेड थोड़ा एमसीक्यू मुझे सिंपल वाला बता दिया, थोड़ा टफ दीजिए, मैम आपने हिंदी ज्यादा बताया, इंग्लिश नहीं. But who are the good learners who are accepting, who are taking, smart people, anything they'll catch, because you are telling one hint. I'll say RBC, they'll go RBC, DNA, or searching, they'll do the human element, because today it's information age and people are smart enough. Suppose you are talking about Bhairava Shastra or Bhairava Tantra, which says 112 Surya Namaskars, a 112 kinds of meditation method. So majorly it is 8-10, but immediately you go and Google, you're doing it. So you are doing your homework. So Ajay, those students will not complain. Who will complain? Who are distracted, who are personally unhappy in life, who are personally have so many challenges. Their circumstances, they came from so many uneasiness. They have some past histories, who are emotionally disturbed. So we have to accept them also. So we have to help them. Us, we have to give more. So punctuality is one. We have to respect their students. Someone will come from Jainism. Someone will come from Islam. Someone will come from something else. So we have to respect their feelings, their students. As for age, as for junior, we have to also give that same respect, because the main motto is the learning. So these all are the factors to support that. Teaching skills, knowledge, your different homework, exams, certificates, and all. Some may motivate the learning of yoga. So more authentic way. So that is what required. So student related factors. Age. If you are from the different ages, definitely that is one of the factor we have to look. Physical condition. So some people have flexibility, strength, fitness level, medical conditions. Okay, that all may affect teaching. So what we have to do? Every time we have to put the safety as the factor. Suppose someone is coming late, 10 minutes. Already I have done the Sukshma Yama. So if they are doing immediately Samasana, it may give a bad feeling. So what we'll do? Little bit you work, little bit warm up, little bit joint openings and all you do, then join the batch. So in that way, what happens? They will not go in harming themselves. So that all we can do. Mental and emotional stress state. So we have to also see student related factors. As I told you, people are in stress, people are have anxiety, they have lack of motivation, they came from a other environment. So this is a spiritual environment. These classes are more knowledge and positive side, but people will come with some issues. So in that, we have to accommodate them, we have to keep our patience, we have to observe them, we have to friendly with them, we have to make the rapport, and we should be in a healing kind of thing, like we have to support them. So some people who are very aggressive, who and all, we have to understand all are not from vata, or not all are from pitta, or not all from kapha. So all prakriti will get in the class. So everyone has their individual nature, individual behavior, individual prakriti. So definitely same class you are teaching same way, it will relate some people more, some people will opposite, some people will say कि sir मुझे समझ में नहीं आया. They come from which background we don't know. Some will be 10th 12th okay, homemaker join हो सकते हैं. Some is from corporate who don't know Sanskrit, and this all for them this all are jargon. So you have to accommodate them slowly. Suppose some people are there, they know that all, but due to that knowledge comparison will come with it. सर मैं योगा अलायंस कोर्स में ऐसे सीखा था, सर मुझे वो टीचर ने ऐसे बताया था, सर मैं ए बुक में ए मेथड पढ़ा था. So you have to convey, accept them first, accept the situation, their words and all, then come. Sir, you consider that as one variation, but I am more focusing on YCB kind of syllabus, and whatever it was guided me in my classes from my gurus, my teachers, what government is saying, on that basis I am claiming this. For that I'll get back to you. Park that question, something you don't know, no need to tell wrong thing in the class, just park it and go, you look it, you consult your experts and get back. Because if you are giving wrong information in the class, it's the student will suffer later. If I'll take a wrong technique, some wrong info and all, people will struggle. Suppose I'll tell the major chakras are 7 chakras. If in the base of the spine I'll say Sahasrara chakra, I have chanted that in the base of the spine is Muladhara chakra and all, but the time someone listened wrongly, or I have chanted something wrong, sometime with some here and there, maybe I have told something. So you have to give the correction. मैं ऐसे गलत बोला हूँ, let me correct it. Base one is the Muladhara chakra. So give correct explanation. Your notes should be there. If online classes, screen sharing and data is there, and some motivation we have to bring for our students. So previous experience. So that will also good and bad also. Why? A beginner, whatever you tell, is a white paper. That mind is white paper for the student. So whatever knowledge you are giving, it will be very easy for them, and it will go, and it's your responsibility to give the good experience. But some advanced practitioner will be there. So they need different thing, they need comparison, they have other background. So they may need little bit another variations, advanced stuff, concept wise they need more. So a L0 student who is from yoga volunteer and a person who is from yoga masters. So both have different thing. So if I am taking a yoga master batch, I have to behave accordingly. I have to give that much depth. I have to give that much. Suppose these all things, if I'll give in L0, a new person will suffer. A new person will feel very difficult. But yes, I can refer that because some people are there who are brilliant. They need some more info because they'll work in the back end. After my 1 hour class, they'll work more. They try to understand more and all. I have just given an example of chakra in suppose an example. One person is there, is completely going to internet, they're giving all chakras, their colors, their theme, their tattva, okay, and whatever other possible chakras are there. I'm talking about now ida, pingala and susumna. People are there. Even if I'm talking in yoga volunteer, people are there, as they have previous experience, and they'll google, they'll do, and in their notes I can see they're talking about multiple one. Casually, I told 72,000 nadis. People are there. They'll go and search. Arey, Shiva Samhita, sir, 3,50,000 likha hai. Sir, some other Upanishads are saying 100 into 101 into 72,000. So in that way, 72 crores, 72 lakhs plus nadis we have. So when I'm telling one prospect, people are looking into different. Sir, Hatha Yoga में तो मैं देख रहा हूँ कि Hatha Yoga Pradipika Singh 4 limbs, जबकि Garada Samhita 7, Ashtanga Yoga 8. So when they have started comparing different text and all, their knowledge will polish. So in that way, we have to inspire them also कि आप थोड़ा हथ योगा प्रदीपिका पढ़ो, इसमें थोड़ा ऐसे बोला गया था, एक श्लोक दिखा देंगे, थोड़ा वो चीजें डिफरेंट फैक्टर्स ऑफ आयुर्वेदा विल ब्रिंग. तो क्या होगा, who are not from Ayurveda background also, then now heard Vata Pitta Kapha. श्वासा प्रश्वासा ये वो बहुत सिंपल वर्ड्स. सो आई विल से रेचका पूरका कुंभका, इनहेलेशन एक्सहेलेशन एंड रिटेंशन ऑफ ब्रेथ. तो सबको कंपेयर करूंगा तो पीपल को इंटरेस्ट आएगा. ओके, रेचका पूरका इज न्यू जार्गन वर्ड फॉर मी. मैं बोलूंगा ग्रीवा शक्ति विकास की क्रिया, मणिबंधा शक्ति विकास का क्रिया. ओके, आई दिस आई डू कर शक्ति विकास के कर अंगुष्ठा. सो आई डू स्कंद शक्ति विकास का क्रिया. दिस इज माय नेक रोटेशंस. ओके, इफ आई डू, मैं ही बोलूंगा इनहेल एंड गो बैक, एक्सेल एंड कम डाउन, एंड अगेन इनहेल एंड go back, exhale and come forward. So this counter positions I'll tell. So people will search for that and they'll add to their project record. हाँ परनी जी, आप प्रोजेक्ट रिकॉर्ड का राइटिंग है बिकॉज आपका बहुत सारा कॉन्सेप्ट खत्म हो रहा है. सो यू आर स्टार्टेड राइटिंग दैट ऑल थिंग्स थोड़ा बहुत वीकेंड में वगैरह.
I've started, sir, but very less. I'm still working on it.
ओके, नहीं लिखना भी है, क्यों मालूम है? उसको
जी.
फ्यूचर में आपको रिफर भी करना है. आपका वाईसीबी पैनल नहीं तो भी एक स्टूडेंट अगर आपको रेफरेंस मांग रहा है कि मैम कैसे लिखें, थोड़ा
हम्म.
मुझे शेयर कीजिए आपका, तो यू कैन शेयर. एंड इवन you can refer before you are going for exam. So when you are clear with your step, organized way में it will help. So start writing those all things. धीरे धीरे उसको आपको ना, सपोज आपका theory unit 1 2 3 complete means you are almost ready now to go for all the things in your note. asanas धीरे धीरे स्टार्ट कर दीजिए लिखना. कितना मीनिंग विथ योर ओन लैंग्वेज. पश्चिमा उत्तना आसन, हाउ टू परफॉर्म, व्हाट इज पश्चिमा एंड व्हाट इज उत्तना, which Sanskrit word it is, what is the transliteration of that, how to perform this asana, a picture of that in the left side and right side description, benefit, indications, contraindications, counter positions, if this is related, which all diseases it will neutralize or it will help out. So that all. So environmental factors. तो आप जितना अच्छा भी पढ़ाओ, आपका स्टूडियो अच्छा नहीं है, वॉशरूम नहीं है, ओके, फीमेल के लिए उनका थोड़ा पर्सनल स्पेस चाहिए, सो दैट इज नॉट देयर. और वहाँ ड्रिंकिंग वाटर नहीं है, ओके, क्लीन एंड क्वाइट एनवायरमेंट नहीं है. तो जो ट्रैफिक साउंड एंड ऑल मैं नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, जो हॉल है उसमें ज्यादा हल्ला गुल्ला नहीं होना चाहिए, सिंपल रहना. जहां आप योगा प्रैक्टिस करो, मेक श्योर आपका घर का सबसे इजीली वेल वेंटिलेटेड एंड. स्टूडियो में भी वही चीज है, हम देखेंगे थोड़ा वेल वेंटिलेशन है, मच्छर वच्छर है तो यू हैव टू पुट नेट एंड ऑल, क्योंकि लोग कैसे आसन और ध्यान करेंगे, डिस्टर्ब होगा. वो जगह अच्छा गुड स्मेल होना चाहिए, नीट एंड क्लीन होना चाहिए, लोगों को कोई बैड ऑर्डर्स ना आना चाहिए, दिक्कत ना आ चाहिए, वो सब हम देखेंगे. अगर आपके स्टूडियो के पास में कोई ब्लैक गैस वगैरह कुछ जनरेट हो रहा है, कुछ इंडस्ट्रियल हुआ कुछ से, तो वो प्लेसेस हमें करेक्शन करना पड़ेगा. आइदर वी हैव टू चेंज द लोकेशन एंड ऑल. तो वो सब करना है, क्लीन वाइट वेल एनवायरमेंट, टेम्परेचर एंड लाइटिंग, सो कंफर्टेबल कंडीशंस एंड सच लर्निंग. थोड़ा फैन वगैरह भी रहना चाहिए. योगा के टाइम में ना हो तो बाकी टाइम में रिलैक्सेशन रेस्ट का टाइम रहना चाहिए. आफ्टर स्वेटिंग दे नीड फैन एंड ऑल. और अगर समर है तो बाकी चीजें थोड़ा अरेंजमेंट करेंगे, डिटॉक्स करने के लिए थोड़ा लेमन वाटर एओ अगर चाहें स्टूडियो में, वो सब अरेंजमेंट रहता है, तो वी हैव टू डू. थोड़ा फर्स्ट एड किट रहना है अगर कुछ चैलेंजेस हैं, दैट ऑल नीड टू बी डन. तो एडिक्वेट स्पेस एंड प्रॉपर इक्विपमेंट. एक एक जन को एक 2 मैट 3 मैट का उतना जगह तो रहना चाहिए, 1 मैट मिनिमम. लेकिन थोड़ा लेफ्ट राइट में स्ट्रेच करने के लिए, अच्छे बुरा करने के लिए 2 मैट अगर ऐसे डाल रहे हैं, उतना जगह तो एक बंदे को चाहिए, जो कि बहुत ईजी. तो 1 मैट जिसमें वो आगे पीछे वो सब मूवमेंट कर सकते हैं, जैसे सूर्य नमस्कार, लेफ्ट एंड राइट, त्रिकोणासन हो गया, कुछ अलग स्ट्रेचेस हो गया, स्कंदासन हो गया. तो उतना आसना अगर ईच पर्सन को होगा, इट विल बी गुड. प्रॉपर इक्विपमेंट. तो आप वहां कुशन रखेंगे, योगा मैट रखेंगे, योगा बेल्ट रखेंगे, ओके. और ये क्या बोल सकते, जो चीजें हमें चाहिए, एक पेन स्प्रे वगैरह कुछ, वो सब क्यों रखेंगे? अगर एक पर्सन घर नहीं जा पाएगा तो वी हैव टू डू दैट अरेंजमेंट एंड तो रखेंगे. एंड डेटल रख सकते हैं, कॉटन रख सकते हैं, थोड़ा जो चीजें कटने से जो इमीडिएटली आई कैन डू, स्मॉल बैंडेड वगैरह, वो सब एक फर्स्ट एड किट वगैरह रखेंगे, तो इट विल डेफिनेटली हेल्पफुल. नेक्स्ट, मेडिकल का नंबर्स, कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर. अगर किसी पर्सन का कुछ अनइजीनेस हुआ, मेडिकल नंबर, नियरेस्ट हॉस्पिटल का नंबर, एम्बुलेंस नंबर वगैरह रखना है. क्यों? इमीडिएटली सपोर्ट टीम है तो ठीक है, बट इफ यू आर टेकिंग एंड सपोर्ट टीम इज हियर एंड एज ए योगा टीचर यू हैव टू इनिशिएट इमीडिएटली. तो उसके पहले मेडिकल हेल्प का पहले, पेशेंट इज नॉट रेस्पॉन्डिंग, स्टूडेंट इज नॉट रेस्पॉन्डिंग, सीपीआर, चेस्ट प्रेसेस, ब्लोइंग 2 टाइम, तो 30:2 रेशियो करना. सो दैट ऑल यू हैव टू डू. वर्बल इंस्ट्रक्शंस, सिंपल एंड क्लियर लैंग्वेज. कंटिन्यूस मॉनिटरिंग ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स. एज ए टीचर अगर 10 स्टूडेंट है, आपको मॉनिटर करना है, कोई कुछ गलत कर रहा है क्या, कुछ ये कर रहा है क्या, वो सब देखेंगे. जेंटल एंड सेफ करेक्शंस, और स्टेप वाइज करेंगे. एंड क्लास को कैसे लेंगे, पहले इनिशियल बैच जब आप स्टार्ट कर रहे हो, बेसिक से शुरू करके सिंपल आसनास, सिंपल चीजें करते 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 मीडियम मीडियम से, तो आप 21 डेज का साइकिल ऐसे सिंपल रख देंगे तो बॉडी खुल जाएगा, एंड धीरे धीरे आप एडवांस आसना में जाएंगे. एंड प्राणायाम भी ऐसे, मंद गति, मध्यम गति, तीव्र गति. तो मंद गति में शुरू करवाएंगे, जो जो कॉन्ट्राइंडिकेशन है उसको ध्यान रख के करेंगे, कोई कुछ कंप्लेन कर रहा है वो देखेंगे. देन क्लास साइज, स्मॉलर ग्रुप्स अलाउ मोर इंडिविजुअल अटेंशन. अगर आपका पास पॉसिबिलिटी है जहां आप पढ़ा रहे हो, अगर 8 जन 10 जन है, इजीली आपको सब फोकस कर पाओगे. व्हेन यू आर गोइंग फॉर स्कूल, यू आर गोइंग फॉर सम बिग प्लेसेस वेयर 100 पीपल अंडर, तो सब ग्रुप करके एक एक लीडर देख के ध्यान देंगे, या योगा वॉलंटियर्स को बोलेंगे आप मॉनिटर करते रहो एंड हेल्प द पीपल. सो 10-10 जन को एक एक योगा वॉलंटियर, 5-5 जन को एक योगा वॉलंटियर ऐसे असाइन कर देंगे इन ए बिग पार्क एंड ग्राउंड, so that everyone can get the benefit. नेक्स्ट, टाइम मैनेजमेंट, बैलेंस्ड एलोकेशन. आपको ये बताया था मैं स्टार्टिंग में, क्लास स्ट्रक्चर, थोड़ा मंत्रोच्चारण, वार्म अप्स, प्रैक्टिसेस, रिलैक्सेशन, डिस्कशन, Q&A, सब करेंगे. स्ट्रक्चर्ड एंड प्रोग्रेसिव सेशन, तो आपको वेल स्ट्रक्चर्ड एंड लेसन प्लानिंग अगर परफेक्ट परफेक्ट हुआ, सबके साथ सब लिंक हुआ, तो पीपल एंजॉय योर सेशन. नेक्स्ट, हेल्थ एंड सेफ्टी फैक्टर्स, नॉलेज ऑफ कॉन्ट्राइंडिकेशंस, ओके, अवेयरनेस ऑफ इंजरीज एंड लिमिटेशंस को ध्यान देंगे. तो कॉन्ट्राइंडिकेशंस को एक टीचर को अच्छे से जानना है, एंड यू हैव टू कन्वे दैट टू स्टूडेंट. कोई इंजरी लिमिटेशंस है, उस सब पे ध्यान रखेंगे. नेक्स्ट, कोई मॉडिफिकेशन अगर चाहिए, प्रेगनेंसी में है, चेयर दूंगा. अगर अपर प्रेगनेंसी वगैरह में है, प्री नोटल पोस्ट नोटल का सब ऐसे सब चीजें हैं, ध्यान रखूंगा. किन्हीं को हार्निया, हाइड्रोसिल, ओके, अपेंडिक्स ऑपरेशन हुआ है देखेंगे. बैक पेन, वर्टिगो इश्यूज, वो सब का ध्यान रखेंगे. कोई भी इमरजेंसी इश्यूज हो तो थोड़ा प्रिपरेशन जो है वो हमारे से रखेंगे. क्या है, पीपल शुडंट गेट ए रॉन्ग एक्सपीरियंस. कोई खा के आ गया होगा तो क्लियर इंस्ट्रक्शन देंगे, अगर खा के आए हो, 3-4 घंटा नहीं हुआ, देन डोंट डू दिस आसनस, मना कर देंगे. एंड कल से आपको खाली पेट आना है, स्पेशली इवनिंग क्लासेस. मॉर्निंग जो अर्ली मॉर्निंग सेशंस आते हैं अप टू 8-9, वो लोग बाद में जाके ब्रेकफास्ट करते, तो उनके लिए उतना इश्यू नहीं रहता. बट एज ए टीचर यू हैव टू गिव दैट नॉलेज. ओके, एक्सट्रीम कोल्ड, कफ है, फीवर है, उनको नहीं करवाएंगे. क्यों, सेफ्टी इज ऑल्सो ए बिगर फैक्टर. नेक्स्ट, साइकोलॉजिकल फैक्टर, मोटिवेशन देना है. जो बहुत मोटापा है, बहुत कुछ दुख में है, उनको मोटिवेट करना, कॉन्फिडेंस ना, पॉजिटिव री इन्फॉर्मेंस, ओके, उनको ट्रस्ट देना है कि ट्रस्ट इन योर सेल्फ, उनका साथ रेपो मेंटेन करना है. और उनका जो नहीं हो रहा है उस टाइम में हम बोलेंगे ओवर ए टाइम इट विल हैपन. कैसे बोलेंगे, अरे मुझसे ये शीर्षासन नहीं हो रहा था, ओवर ए टाइम ये हुआ, तो हमें वो बोलना. कुछ लोग का स्पोर्ट्स बॉडी होगा, वो सब अच्छा हो गया लेकिन नॉलेज थोड़ा नहीं, तो यू हैव टू कन्वे देम. ये चीजें याद रखने के लिए, संस्कृत टर्म रखने के लिए, मैं 1000 बार सुना तो मेरे दिमाग में घुस रहा है. तो आपका भी बार बार पढ़ो, सुनो, उसका चीजें सुन. सब बोले सर पतंजलि योग सूत्र बहुत डिफिकल्ट लग रहा है, तो उनको वीडियो जो मैं शेयर किया था यूट्यूब का, वो अब शेयर करेंगे, बोलेंगे अब बार बार सुनो, पहले उसको बार बार पढ़ो, ट्रांसलेशन में जाके देखो, तो ऑटोमेटिक क्या होगा, धीरे धीरे उनको अच्छा लगेगा. कल्चरल एंड सोशल फैक्टर्स, लोग डिफरेंट डाइवर्सिटी से आएंगे, वी हैव टू रेस्पेक्ट देयर नॉलेज. कुछ लोग बोलेंगे सर मेरा रमजान है मुझे छुट्टी चाहिए, कोई बोलेगा मेरा ईद है मुझे छुट्टी चाहिए, कोई बोलेगा मेरा क्रिसमस है, कोई बोलेगा मेरा नवरात्र चल रहा है, कोई बोलेगा मेरा शिवरात्र. सो रेस्पेक्ट ऑल दी थिंग्स, ओके. सबको, किसी को हर्ट नहीं करते हुए अच्छे से करेंगे. स्टूडेंट का सेंसिटिव बैकग्राउंड होगा, बिलीफ सिस्टम होगा, विल नॉट हर्ट एनीवन, जिसका उसका. लेकिन मुझे वो पेशेंस रखना है एज ए टीचर, एक एम्पाथी, डिसिप्लिन, गुड कम्युनिकेशन, और वो वात्सल्य भाव जो उनका भी आ जाएगा, गुरु शिष्य का भाव आएगा. और कॉर्पोरेट लेवल का क्लास में गुरु शिष्य फीलिंग ज्यादा नहीं आएगा, बट दे आर लुकिंग एज यू आर ए नॉलेज पर्सन इन दिस फील्ड एंड यू आर गिविंग देम सम न्यू स्टफ. सो वो रेस्पेक्ट एंड म्यूचुअल रिस्पेक्ट आ गया, दोनों के साइड में अगर ठीक हो गया, तो आपका लर्निंग अच्छा चल जाएगा. तो यू हैव टू ऑब्जर्व, स्पेशली हु आर डूइंग थोड़ा एरर्स, नए हैं बैच में, न्यू है, सो यू हैव टू टेक केयर ऑफ. तो कमिटमेंट टू कंटिन्यूस लर्निंग. अब जब इस फील्ड में आ रहे हो, एवरी डे हैव टू लर्न समथिंग समथिंग समथिंग. वो योगा टीचर के लिए भी है और आपके लिए. अभी मैं टीचर बन गया तो मैं नहीं पढ़ूंगा, आगे मास्टर्स है, आगे थेरेपेटिक योगा से, आगे और बहुत सारी चीजें हैं. तो वेदास है, उपनिषद है, महाभारत है, रामायण है. अगर इफ आई कैन फोकस ऑन ऑल दोज थिंग्स, मेरा एक ओवरऑल कंटिन्यूस लर्निंग रहता रहेगा जब तक जिंदा हूं। तो अगर वो सब हम कर रहे हैं, क्या क्या चीजों इम्प्रूव लर्निंग आउटकम्स, एंश्योर स्टूडेंट सेफ्टी, तो अच्छे से सीखना है, सबको स्टूडेंट का सेफ्टी ध्यान देना है, एनहेंस क्लास इफेक्टिवनेस, आपका आधा घंटा 1 घंटे का क्लास सबको एक इफेक्टिवनेस वैल्यू ऐड करना है, promotes holistic development and builds a positive yoga learning environment। अगर आप में पॉजिटिविटी है एंड गुड है, ऑटोमेटिकली वो आपको वैल्यू ऐड कर। एनी डाउट्स पन्ने जी, कोई डाउट?
No, sir.
चलिए शांति पाठ करते हैं। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामया, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। असतो मा सद्गमय, तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय, मृत्युर्मा अमृतगमयम्। हरि ओम्। योगेन चित्तस्य पदेन वाचा मलं शरीरस्य च वैद्यकेनं योपाकरोतुं प्रवरं मुनीना पतञ्जलि प्राञ्जलिरानुतोऽस्मि। मातृदेवो भव, पितृदेवो भव, गुरुदेवो भव। दिन शुभमय हो, अच्छा हो, पॉजिटिव, कीप इट अप, वही सेम लर्निंग एंड एंथ्यू रखिए, एंड बहुत जल्दी एग्जाम में अपियर कर लीजिए। आपका बहुत अच्छा चल रहा है लर्निंग।
Yes, sir. Thank you.
चलो बाय बाय।
Yes.